Christian views on war ethics are generally based on the doctrine of the just war. Alright, so I'm interested to know what is the doctrine with regard to just war in Christianity. Of course, as I go through this, if you are also a Christian but you don't agree with some of this, feel free to comment. Which attempts to limit war to just causes and intentions. So meaning there's two things there, the cause and the intention. What's the difference between causes and intentions? Isn't it overlapping? Because it's not talking about means, right? This is cause. Cause is the end, right? Intention is also the end. Okay, because in Islam there's the means, or how to say, the do and don'ts, and also the intention and cause, right? So meaning even if the cause is just, the way you do it, the way you go about it have to be also just, right? So here just cause and intention is just the end, right? Not how. Christians generally believe that war is rarely justified and should be avoided unless the just war conditions are met. Alright. However, Christians believe that war is sometimes necessary to defend the sanctity of life or defeat injustice. I hope you comprehend this. Alright. So meaning that if there are certain principles that need to be defended, it can actually trigger a war. The just war theory includes several principles or criteria that a war must meet to be considered just, including, so there are a set of things that we'll read. Number one, just cause. All aggression is condemned, all offensive war is condemned. So this is confusing, meaning that the just cause does not, I'm not sure if I misunderstand what is the meaning of aggression, but offensive, meaning that if you go and attack some emperor or something, right, that is automatically not a just cause. That's a question that I have, because I want to understand it. Because first you say just cause, but then all offensive war is condemned. So does just simply means defensive? Is that true, or there's a just offensive war, but you say all offensive is condemned? So that's interesting. Number two, the just intention, meaning the war intention must be just. Okay. The last result, meaning, okay, is this either or must include everything? Last resort, the last resort, meaning war should be the last resort of negotiations. Okay, so we don't disagree with that. The proper authority, meaning the war should be declared by a proper authority. So that's similar. The proportional means and ends. The proportional means and ends, meaning the war ends should be proportional to the means used. Yes, Christian can war, but the condition must meet. So when he say can war, I'm still interested in this. Is it can war defensive only, or this is a mistake? Bush went to war in Iraq that was based on their lust. It's not Christian war, okay? It's not in the name of God, okay? It is in the name of in Christ, okay? That is different. It's for the own selfishness, own ambition, greed, etc. Bush and Obama name for their own name, for the name of Bush and Obama, I assume. Then you have the holy war. Okay, so why is it number one? Because is it a totally different category, or it's how to relate this 3, 4 and this number one? Or is it totally, is it allowed or not? Because is it for just cause, or it's totally different? Okay, anyway, The holy war. For example, the Crusades are considered a holy war. The war stopped when they stopped the Arab and Muslim armies at the door of Vatican in Rome, with the attempt to take the Vatican and the Christianity headquarters to make it under Muslim rule. Okay. This is an example, but I'm not sure what is the principle here. We killed them all, we slaughtered them with good joy. The Pope, everybody was involved to defend Rome and Vatican. We also stopped them at the door of Paris. The French people were sleeping, so they have to go fight. The Muslim enter repairs to take Paris, etc. That was the Holy War. Okay, so I'm not sure. So for the Holy War, is this still applicable? All offensive war is condemned, or all offensive war is condemned except for holy war, or something? I'm just trying to understand the concept first. Now tell me, what was Arab and Muslim come all the way from Arabia to Rome for? Okay, from this perspective, if you can understand the concept of just war, yeah, it's under that. The whole world should have the chance to know the truth, and if the message of truth cannot go into somewhere unless the government being toppled down, then that had to take place. That's a very how to say, very simplified, oversimplified answer. Imagine we go to Mecca to capture Kaaba and defend yourself from us. Is that just war, or is that? Yeah, it will be just war. So I assume this is to see that from their perspective, the crusade is a just war, just like if they want to invade Kaaba, right? So I assume that is the meaning of this. Christians also believe that war can be justified in the form of a holy war, which is fought for the faith, ideals, or goals with divine and religious authority. So I'm not sure whether just war and holy war, is it, for example, just war, holy war is a subset, or it's a totally different category. Feel free to educate me on this. So because I read it, so does it, so my question, does it mean that the crusade is an exception to all offensive war is condemned? Or because I'm trying to connect the dots and I'm confused about some of the things. Maybe he would, because this is 5 hours ago, so perhaps the reply would come soon. Anyway, so that's interesting with regard to the just war. What do you think? And of course, especially if you're a Christian and there's something that you want to add, or something that you think this is based on, I don't know, different denomination, and you from different denomination believe differently on any given aspect, feel free to share. I'm interested to understand. Thank you for watching. See you next time.